What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Wednesday, the Netflix Addams Family reboot, directed in part by Tim Burton, has officially become a smash hit. Only Squid Game and Stranger Things 4 have surpassed the young adult series' billion-hour viewing total in the first 3 weeks since its debut, and now Wednesday is part of them. The storyline is perfect in its own way, but the casting made it even better. Jenna Ortega. Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia Addams. Cara mia, mon cher. When you hear this iconic endearment, you're probably thinking of only one fictional couple. It's difficult to find a couple who stokes the fires of marital passion quite like Gomez and Morticia Addams. And lo and behold, we had our very own Morticia Addams played by Catherine Zeta-Jones. Catherine Zeta-Jones jumped at the chance to collaborate with Tim Burton on the Netflix series Wednesday. She said yes without hesitation to play Morticia on Wednesday. Catherine said that once she got a phone call from her agent saying that Tim Burton wanted to talk to her, she was ready to take on whatever Burton wanted her to do. Luis Guzmán as Gomez Addams. Wednesday's father and Morticia adorning husband is Gomez Addams. The character is wonderfully portrayed by Luis Guzmán. Many fans were disappointed to learn that Luis Guzmán had landed the role of this iconic patriarch Gomez Addams when Netflix revealed casting details for its upcoming Wednesday series. The actor revealed that Burton approached him personally to offer him the role, which surprised him. I personally think that it was fate for him to be Gomez because him and Catherine as Morticia is just the cherry on top of the show. Tim Burton was pleased with the casting of Catherine Zeta-Jones as Luis Guzmán as Morticia and Gomez Addams on Wednesday. This was due as much to their individual talents as it was to the aesthetic imbalance between them as a couple. Isaac Ordonez as Pugsley Addams. Isaac plays Wednesday's younger brother, Pugsley Addams. Wednesday's protective nature emerges as a result of his sweet nature, which she usually hides behind her heartless exterior. This is Isaac's first significant role, and I think he did quite a good job. Isaac admired Tim Burton as a child, and he plays Wednesday's brother, and despite rewatching all of the previous seasons, he's learned some of the various Pugsley mannerisms so he could make them his own. And I think that is really admirable of him as an actor.
Want to take a stab at being social? I do like stabbing.
Fred Armisen as Uncle Fester. Wednesday's eccentric Uncle Fester is played by the comedian Fred. While Wednesday doesn't trust many adults, she knows that Fester will smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Oh, I mean Fester will always be there to help her with his dark arts knowledge. Same thing. When Fred first heard about the possibility of joining the twisted world of Wednesday, he was sold because Tim Burton was involved as a director and executive producer. Fred's goal wasn't so much to make the dried ketchup and beehive-eating Fester his own. Rather, he wanted to carry on the character's tradition and let the strange uncle continue to fester as he always has. Gwendoline Christie as Larissa Weems. Gwendoline Christie is Larissa Weems, Nevermore's principal. Weems was Morticia's former classmate, and the two were somewhat rivals during their time at school. Gwendoline Christie was walking through a field when she received a text message from Tim Burton requesting a meeting about Netflix's new series on Wednesday. As if that wasn't enough, Burton later offered her the role of Principal Larissa Weems, and he'd given her complete creative control over the character. Christie began to imagine who this character might be while working with Burton and costume designer Colleen Atwood. She is in charge of protecting a school full of outcasts during the titular Wednesday Addams as the lead of Nevermore Academy. Props to Gwendoline for nailing the character, I would say. Christina Ricci is Marilyn Thornhill. Marilyn Thornhill, the only normal teacher at Nevermore, is played by Christina Ricci. She acts as a student's dorm mom and tries her hardest to gain Wednesday's trust. Christina Ricci is a well-known actress who has appeared in shows such as Yellow Jackets and films such as Monster. However, Christina Ricci began her career as a child star, and her breakthrough role was Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family films of the 90s. Although the entire cast of those films are fantastic, it was her performance in Wednesday that stole the show every time. Fans were ecstatic to learn that Christina Ricci would be joining the cast of the series, which stars Jenna Ortega on Wednesday because she helped define the character for a generation.
Love Nevermore. It's a magical place where I met your mother. The son I love.
Percy Hines-White as Xavier Thorpe. Percy Hines-White plays Xavier Thorpe, a mysterious boy at Nevermore who intrigues Wednesday despite her initial aversion to the opposite sex. Thorpe is a psychic painter whose works practically jump off the canvas. Percy is a 21-year-old actor who previously played Andy Strucker in the X-Men series, The Gifted, before making his Netflix debut on Wednesday. Percy began his acting career at the age of 7 and has appeared in series such as The Twilight Zone and Between, as well as films such as Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, and Edge of Winter. Joy Sunday is Bianca Barclay. Until Wednesday appears, Bianca Barclay is the queen bee of Nevermore. Bianca is a powerful siren who has the ability to persuade people to do what she wants, but she is also concealing family secrets and other difficulties. She may be hostile towards Wednesday, but Bianca is more than just the cliched mean girl. Bianca is played by Joy Sunday, who you might recognize from the movies The Beta Test, Dear White People, and Good Trouble. It's difficult enough to introduce a queen bee type character when icons like Regina George, Cher Horowitz, and Blair Waldorf already dominate pop culture lexicon. But how do you create a new it girl without relying on the tropes that made the character so popular in high school dramas in the first place? Sunday, on the other hand, did her homework. Using Bianca's vulnerability was crucial to Sunday's performance, and it is one of the reasons why her character has become a fan favorite. With all of the criticism directed at Mean Girls, it takes an empathetic performer to see through their malice. Sunday worked hard to peel away Bianca's swab. Undeniably, Joy took my breath away as Bianca Barclay. Emma Myers as Enid Sinclair. Enid Sinclair, Wednesday's bubbly and colorful roommate who also happens to be a werewolf, is played by Emma Myers. While those two appear to be unlikely companions, they soon discover that they have much to learn from one another. Myers previously appeared in the Lifetime original film A Taste of Christmas and the Snapchat original series Dead of Night before Wednesday. Myers was always interested in acting since she was a child, but it wasn't until she was 16 that she decided to pursue a career in film and television. Myers is still pinching herself for landing the role in Wednesday, which she will remember for the rest of her life. It's quite surreal, she says. I'm grateful for everything. Am I good enough? I wonder. Does this really belong to me? However, you must tell yourself I made it, I did it. I'm proud of myself, but I'm also grateful to everyone who helped cast me. Good for her to land such an iconic role on Wednesday. I couldn't think for a better casting, honestly. Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams. Of course, we shouldn't forget Wednesday Addams herself, Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega has made a name for herself in the horror genre, was seen stealing roles in the 2022 Scream sequel in Ty West X, so it's only natural that she be cast as a teenage Wednesday Addams. Ortega had been screaming bloody murder for 12 hours when she met the Oscar-nominated director Tim Burton, Miles Millar, and Alfred, the creative trio who would cast her in Wednesday. She joined the transcontinental crew from New Zealand, where she was filming Ty West's bloody horror romp X, with glycerin and fake red gore still in her hair and a prominent prosthetic gash on her forehead. Even before Ortega began reading her audition lines for The Fateful Day, it was clear from her intensity and intelligence that she was the one. The actor who would save the project from Burton's biggest fear, and it would be dead in the water if the right star was not found. It's as if Ortega was born to play the creepy Wednesday, with her disciplined and dedicated approach to the role. The actress claimed that she practiced her facial expressions for each emotion that the character experienced. She also requested to retake whenever she blinked. Her scowls and frowns are a sight to smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. No, but seriously, I absolutely agree that she was perfect for the role, and she gave literally life to the deadly character. Irony intended. Contrary to her snarky and sarcastic personality, Ortega's signature mannerisms successfully make Wednesday lovable, hilarious, and even relatable, all while maintaining a cold, steely demeanor. Most actors find it difficult to stroke this imbalance, but the American actor succeeds admirably. We'll see you in the next video.